All right, well, ahoy. Thank you everyone for being here tonight. This is something new that we're doing where we're having our first mates invite their sailors to come to one of our virtual cruise nights to learn what it means to set sail the Virgin Way. There is an amazing promotion that I'm going to tell you guys about at the very end, and then a very special booking incentive that you can only avail by booking through your travel advisor, or as we like to say, first mate who invited you here tonight. So let's go ahead and kick it off. So my name is Rebecca Gonzer, and I am with Virgin Voyages, and I am super excited to host you guys tonight. So we're here to learn about Richard Branson's adults only cruise line. We launched October 6th of 2021, and as they say, the reviews are in. Sailors are absolutely loving the experience. They're loving the ship. They're loving the crew. They're loving the amazing food on board. They are loving that there are no children, and they are loving those amazing red hammocks. We are also the top rated cruise line on TripAdvisor with the most 5-star reviews. And it is not only our sailors who are showing us some love, but we are also seeing some love from the trade as well. So we did close out 2021 with Cruise Critics' best new cruise ship, calling it design forward, witty, and relentlessly hip. Not only did we launch a new ship, we also opened a brand new terminal. So this is Terminal V, located on the northwest corner of Port Miami. So for any of our itineraries that are going to be departing from Miami, this is where you guys will check in. You'll do your embarkation, and you'll also receive your band. Your band is a bracelet that acts as your key. It's also connected to your credit card. It'll be connected to any sailor loot, any bar tab that you might have as well. Okay, guys, why you're here tonight, to learn what it means to set sail the Virgin Way. So one of the key differentiators that has been in place since the very, very beginning, and that we have proudly stood by, is that we are exclusively adult. So you must be 18 years or older to sail with us. And you can imagine not having kids running around the hallways, screaming by the pool. It just kind of creates a much more adult-focused, relaxed vibe on board. Our entertainment is also very different. We do not have that typical Broadway style cruise entertainment on board. I will talk about entertainment as we go around, but just know it's different and it's original, groundbreaking acts that we have on board. The design of the ship as well, totally different. We did not look to the cruising industry for design inspiration. I like to say it really has more of a floating boutique hotel feel. We don't have any of those giant kind of open air spaces on board. We have a lot more sort of these smaller, more intimate spaces that you can hang out in. Really, it does combine the luxury of a yacht with the options of a larger vessel. Food, I'm definitely going to say we are a foodie ship. So if you are a foodie, you're definitely going to love the options that we have. We do not have any buffets. So no buffets, no forced formal wear, no assigned seating, no assigned dining times. It is a come as you are, metropolis style dining with a reservation system that is similar to Open Table. So you will have 20+ eateries as well as 6 specialty restaurants. Those are all included. And I am going to go through those specialty restaurants in this presentation. And then vitamin C, we like to say that we have a proper dose of detox and retox. There are lots of ways for you to retox on board. We've got the Manor, which is, I would say, the best nightclub at sea. We've also got several parties. We have a pajama party. We have our Scarlet Night, which I'll talk about as well. But we also have a wide variety of health and wellness options as well. So if you are a traveler that likes to keep up your fitness regime while on vacation, you can definitely do that with us. All of your group fitness classes are included. And then destinations, guys, we have late night stays and overnight stays, and I'll talk about that when we get to the itineraries. So every single one of you are going to get over $600 of value included on us. One thing we do not like to do here at Virgin Voyages is nickel and dime our sailors. So there are no hidden fees and there are no surprises. What you see is what you get. All of your food is included at those 20+ eateries, including the 6 specialty restaurants. All of your tips are included as well. Your basic Wi-Fi will be included. All of those amazing onboard shows will also be included.
No. It's over with.
Okay, sorry about that. I'd like for everyone to stay on mute if possible. All of those group workouts are also included, and then you also have all of your essential drinks. So essential drinks for us are going to be your still and sparkling water, your non-pressed juices, all of your soft drinks, your tea, and even your drip coffee. So now I'd like to talk to you guys about bar tabs. So when we were kind of conceptualizing Virgin Voyages, one thing we wanted to get feedback on was drink packages. And so some of the biggest feedback we got back was if you've got two sailors in a room and only one wants to drink, we really don't want to make both sailors have to pay for a drink package. So we created the bar tab. This is a prepaid $300 bar tab that you can use for all of the non-essential beverages. So that's going to be alcohol, smoothies, fresh pressed juices, and specialty tea and coffee. Another really unique feature of the bar tab is that if you are out with a group of your friends and you want to buy everybody a round of drinks, you can do that. So you can purchase drinks for other people on your bar tab. So let's take a look at the ships and the itineraries. We do have 4 ships. They're all going to be basically the same design, all less than 3,000 passengers, 1,408 cabins and suites. And as you can see from this photo here, the majority of those cabins and suites do have a balcony, and a majority of those balconies do have one of our famous red hammocks. And then just a random fun fact, our ships are approximately 155 Richard Bransons in length. So these are our 4 lady ships. We currently have Scarlet Lady and Valiant Lady sailing out of Miami on 4, 5, 6, and 8-night Caribbean voyages. Valiant Lady will make her transatlantic sailing right before the summer, and then she's going to be doing 2 7-night Mediterranean itineraries out of Barcelona. Resilient Lady will be joining the party May 14th of this year out of Athens, Greece, and she'll be doing 2 amazing 7-night Greece itineraries. And then Brilliant Lady will be launching this December 2023. So let's take a look at some of those amazing itineraries. We have 4 itineraries for Scarlet Lady out of Miami. We have Riviera Maya, calling at Cozumel and the Beach Club at Bimini. We have our Dominican Days itinerary, calling at Puerto Plata and the Beach Club. Then we have Mayan Soul, calling at Costa Maya and the Beach Club. And then Fire and Sunset Soiree is our shortest itinerary, only 4 nights, great for a quick getaway, calling in at Key West and the Beach Club at Bimini. So I've said the Beach Club at Bimini like 4 times now. What is that? This is the jewel in the crown for us. This is our private beach club that we have at Bimini in the Bahamas. So when Virgin Voyages ships are in port, we are the only guests there. It's absolutely beautiful. We basically spend the whole day there. You can go in as early as 9:30 in the morning. Your food is included at the beach club. I highly recommend trying the lunch there. The food is absolutely amazing, and it is different than the food that you'll have on board. So for the most chill experience, I recommend getting there before lunchtime, because about 1 p.m. is when the DJ starts, and there is a float party as well that's included. So Valiant Lady, these are her 2 Caribbean sailings. These will be including San Juan, St. Croix, Roatan, and of course the beautiful Beach Club at Bimini. And then Valiant Lady, as I mentioned, she's going to make her transatlantic voyage across all the way to Barcelona, and she's going to be doing these 2 beautiful 7-night itineraries, French Days and Ibiza Nights, and then the Irresistible Med. Both of those itineraries will have an overnight in Ibiza, and the Irresistible Med is one of our top-rated itineraries, and that is every single day we are in a different port of call. And then Resilient Lady, I'm super excited for her, launching this May out of Athens with Adriatic Sea and Greek Gems, with a late night stay in Dubrovnik, and then Greek Island Glow with an overnight in Mykonos. That is 36 hours in Mykonos to enjoy and explore that amazing area. So let's take a look at where we're going to be laying our heads at night. This is our Sea Terrace cabin. Absolutely beautiful, well appointed. You can see the beautiful red hammock here. And then I'll draw your attention here to this bottom picture, the bottom left-hand corner. That's a split screen. That's showing you the different configurations that you can have your room set up in. So you can have your room set up as a bed, or you can have it set up as a sitting area. You'll just let your room steward know that. And ways that you can contact your room steward, there is a button inside the closet, but there's also this really neat tablet in the room. So that tablet in the room is going to do all of the room controls. We've got different mood setting, light setting in the rooms. You can open and close those curtains. You can control the television, order room service, or call your room steward. Now, if you are a sailor that likes to travel in style, then I definitely recommend one of our Rockstar suites. We do have 78 suites in total. 63 of those are our first tier Rockstar, and then we have 15 of our Mega Rockstar. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about the perks that come with each level. So our first tier Rockstars, you guys are going to get early booking and priority access, which means you can book your shore excursions and your dinner reservations before anybody else can. You will also get the first round of the in-room bar on us. You'll also have access to Richard's Rooftop, which is our members only rooftop lounge. And then you will also have access to a 24/7 team of Rockstar agents there to make all your Rockstar dreams come true within reason. Now, if you are a go big or go home kind of sailor, then I definitely recommend one of our 15 Mega Rockstar suites. This really is the most all-inclusive experience that you can have with us, because you're going to get everything that the Rockstar gets, plus you're going to get more. You're going to get premium Wi-Fi. You're going to have a bottomless in-room bar. You'll also have a daily bar tab. So remember, we talked about bar tab. You guys, you are going to get all of your drinks included on board and at the beach club up to a $25 maximum per beverage. So that is going to cover most of the drinks that you're going to want to have on board with us. You'll also have daily spa access. This is a 3-hour pass to our thermal suite. That's going to include a steam room, a sauna, a mud room, a salt room. And then we also have the thermal suite area, which has cold plunge pools, the hydrotherapy pool, as well as jacuzzis. And then there are these amazing like heated marble beds that you can just zen out on at the end. You'll also have private transfers up to a 50-mile radius to and from the ship. And then you'll have your very own Mega Rockstar agent, again, to make all those Rockstar dreams come true within reason. This is Richard's Rooftop. So if you're in any of our suite categories, you'll have access here. It is as cool and glamorous as this photo looks. We'll have pop-up cocktail hours and all kinds of fun events here for our Rockstar sailors. And then health and wellness. Remember, I told you guys, if you are wanting to continue that fitness regime, or maybe you're wanting to pick up a fitness regime on vacation, you can do that as well. We've got all of your fitness classes included. We have 4 indoor spaces. We have B Complex Balance, where we have our yoga classes. We have some fun ones in there like bungee yoga as well. B Complex Build is for strength training. Here we'll have our HIIT classes. B Complex Burn for cardio, and then Bike is for our spin classes. So all of those group classes are included, but you can also go and use these spaces when there's not a class in session as well. Then we have some outdoor spaces too. We have training camp. This is where we have these. If anyone saw that little ship tour that we did at the very beginning there, you've got boxing rings and gymnastics equipment. We have the athletic club where we have the largest day bed at sea. We've got a sports bar there. And this is also where we have these giant rope swings and seesaws. Even though there are no kids allowed on board, we want you guys to get in touch with that inner kid inside. Then we have the perch. This is located on the 17th deck. This is at the very top of the ship. And this is where we have our sunrise yoga and our sunrise meditation classes. And then it does kind of just turn into a chill out area in the afternoon. And then last but not least, we have the runway or the walkway. I'm not really a runner, but this is our standalone running track. It is a great spot if you are an early riser. Grab your tea, grab your coffee, just go up there and walk around and just soak in all the amazing views. And then, of course, after all of that working out, you need to know where to go to pamper yourself. We have the tune-up. This is where you can get the mani and pedi with the best view. We also have Redemption Spa, which I talked to you guys about. Any spa service that you get will come with that 3-hour pass. If you don't have time to do a whole treatment, I definitely recommend at least purchasing that 3-hour thermal suite pass. And my insider's tip here, there is a discount at the spa on port days, and the spa is open till 10 p.m. Dry Dock is our beauty bar. You can get your blowout for Scarlet Night, and then Stubble and Groom is our barbershop oasis for men who also like to be pampered and well groomed. Okay, guys, now we're going to talk about the amazing onboard experience. And I feel like I'm just scratching the surface here. So please reach out to your first mate for more information on all of the amazing, fun experiences that we have on board. So we have the groupie. This is our bookable karaoke lounge. We also have a smoke-free casino. We do have a smoking room off the casino that you can get to as well that has a few games in there as well. And then we have the Red Room. This is the first multi-transformational theater at sea. And if you're saying, Rebecca, what does that mean? We are actually able to reconfigure this room into 4 different setups. So we can have different types of performances on different days throughout the voyage, all in the same space. And then Social Club, this is one of my favorite places. We've got shuffleboard and air hockey and foosball. We've got a giant cabinet that's just full of different games. This is where you're gonna go. We've got pop-up karaoke, pop-up game night, and then there are also big flat screen TVs here. So if there are any sporting events, global sporting events going on, this is where you'll go to watch those. This is also where you can get some junk food on board. We've got chili pie, different kinds of hot dogs, popcorn, oversized cake pops. It's just a really fun space. And then just on the other side of the Social Club is our arcade. So I told you guys that entertainment is pretty different on board with us. I'm just going to take you through the slide. Up here on the top left-hand corner, we've got Dual Reality. This is actually my favorite show on board. This is a modern retelling of Romeo and Juliet, but it has a Cirque du Soleil kind of acrobatic modern dance flair to it. Next up there beside it, we have our Untitled Dance Party Show thing, which is almost kind of like you're part of performance art. You walk into the room, there are no chairs, you're standing. It starts out as a dance performance, and then it does turn into a dance party by the end of the evening. So if you like to dance, this is a great show to go to. And then on the bottom left-hand corner there, we have our dinner theater. We have another Rose. We also have a ship show. A ship show is like a talent show, variety style show. And then one of my favorite spaces on board, our arcade. The arcade is open 24/7. So if you need to play Mario Brothers at 2 in the morning, you can totally do that. Everything is set to free play, so no quarters required. You can live and die as many times as you want to. So again, no kids allowed, but you guys get to be kids yourselves. Scarlet Night. This is really our big party that we have on board. I don't want to really tell you too much about it because I think the mystery that surrounds it is part of what makes it really fun. We recommend wearing a splash of red and really just enjoying the unexpected. What I can tell you, it's a celebration between the goddess of the sea and her sailor love, and the whole ship kind of transforms over a 3 to 4 hour period, and it culminates in a big fun party up by the pool deck. I'm sure that we have some foodies in here. Again, what really sets us apart as far as food goes is that we don't have any buffets. Part of that is a sustainability forward mindset. There's a lot of food waste with buffets, but the other part is food just tastes better when it's fresh made to order. So let me take you through the amazing specialty restaurants that we have. Remember, fresh made to order, no buffets, and everything is included. So we're going to start with the Wake. I like to call this one the Mad Men inspired restaurant. This is where you're going to get your steak and seafood, very elegant. You can do an amazing like lingering brunch. You can add onto the brunch bottomless mimosas or bottomless bellinis. You can just use your bar tab for that. And that is the Wake. Absolutely fantastic. Next, we have Gambay. This is the first Korean barbecue at sea. It's actually the first time I ever had Korean barbecue, and I absolutely loved it. All the food is made there right at the table. If you are a solo traveler or a couple, they will sit you at a table with other people, and I guarantee you're going to have some friends by the end of the evening. We do include that first round of soju, and there may or may not be a really fun drinking game that you get to play there. Next up, we have Razzle Dazzle. This is our vegan, vegetarian forward restaurant with a naughty section of the menu. It is, I'm not kidding, the best bacon on board, but they do have a lot of meat options here as well. And then there is even a secret menu. So you have to ask for the secret menu here. And Virgin Voyages and this experience on board has a lot of these sort of secret surprise and delights as well. Test Kitchen. Truly unique experience is kind of like molecular deconstructed cuisine. You're going to get a menu that has only 6 different items on it. You'll let your chef know if you have any food allergies and they can make adjustments. And then you really just kind of sit back and enjoy the experience. It's going to be 6 different courses, and you can pair it with wine, a wine pairing, a beer pairing, or a cocktail pairing. I personally have done the wine pairing, and it's 6 glasses of amazing wine, and it's about $35 to add the wine onto that. Super Instagrammable. It is great for people with an experimental palate, or just if you want to have kind of a different, unique experience one night. Then we have extra virgin, guys. This is our Italian restaurant. I'm going to draw your attention to that charcuterie board because that is how you're going to want to start your meal. And right in the middle there with our affogato cart, that's how you're going to want to end the meal. When I first started working at Virgin Voyages, one of my colleagues told me that we fly our flour in fresh from Italy. I don't think that that's true, but it definitely tastes like it. The pasta is amazing. It is super fresh. Everything is made there. And you can ask for small portions if you want to try like a lot of the different kinds of pastas that are available. And then last but not least, we have Pink Agave, guys. This is our upscale Mexican restaurant. It is inspired by the street food scene in Mexico, and where around the office, we like to say you can order as much guacamole as you like. And I'm telling you, everything here is good. They have a wide range of mezcal for the mezcal lover. And then my insider tip is you've got to end with those chocolate tacos. They're amazing. So in addition to these 6 specialty restaurants, we also have a really neat fresh dining concept. This is the galley where we have 10 plus international eateries. I'm just going to show you those. Bento Baby is not just sushi, guys. We also do bento boxes for breakfast where you've got granola, yogurt, and fruit. We do bento charcuterie boxes that you can take up to your room. You'll have a fridge in your room. You can, put those in there and snack on them later. Well Bread is our bakery and patisserie. The Daily Mix has amazing salads. Let's Talk About It is going to be your breakfast and lunch tacos. Then we have Hot Off the Press, which is our panini shop. Diner and Dash is open 24/7. Noodle Around is our ramen, and then Burger Bar, seriously the best burger. And they do have gluten-free buns there. The Pizza Place, this is our pizza parlor where we do fresh personal pizzas and fresh salads. And then just to the right of this picture, and you can kind of see the sunlight coming through there, there's a beautiful place that you can sit outside and enjoy your pizza as well. And then last but not least, guys, we have our ice cream parlor, Lick Me Till I Scream. I feel like this is really indicative of the experience that you'll have on board here. We've got rotating flavors. They will always have a vegan flavor. Last time I was on board, it was raspberry beetroot, heavy on the beetroot. And then you will have several different flavored ice cream cones as well. It's a great way to start or end your day. And then Shake for Champagne. I'm sure we have some champagne fans on here. I'm actually sitting, my screensaver here is our Champagne Lounge Sip. But Virgin Voyages is a brand that is unapologetically in love with champagne. We feel no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, you should have access to champagne. So we created an on-demand champagne delivery service on board. You simply shake your phone, you accept the terms, and no matter where you are, we will bring you a chilled bottle of Moet and Shandon. So you can have your rock star moment, even if you're not in a rock star suite. It's totally fun. So who loves us, guys? Do you want to travel without the kids? Love great food? Do you want to feel like a rock star? Do you want to avoid stuffy formality? Do you want new experiences? Are you young at heart? Then you guys, you need to be on Virgin Voyages. So we're going to talk about our current promotions here. That kind of wraps up my what is it to set sail the Virgin way. Kind of being mindful of time here. I know we got a few more minutes, but right now through the end of February, we have our best offer. It is the best offer that we are going to have for the rest of this year. This is 55% off the second sailor plus up to $600 in free drinks. I'm going to break it down because it is almost kind of like 2 promotions in one. The first promotion, our BOGO 55, get one, book one, get the second sailor at 55% off. This is valid for Sea Terrace, Sea View, and Insider cabins only. So this does not apply to suites. But sweet guys, we have not forgotten you. That free bar tab offer does apply to all cabins. So if you are looking at a sailing that is 6 nights or less, you're going to get one free $300 bar tab per cabin. If you're looking at one of our longer sailings, 7 nights or more, so that will include all of the med sailings, all of the grease sailings, you're going to get $600 of bar tab per cabin for free. And this is valid for all cabin categories. It's for pretty much any sailing that we have for 2023. And then I will draw your attention to Resilient Lady. If you're looking for something for next year, we are also offering this offer on Resilient Lady through March 15th of 2024. That's going to be our Australia sailings. So again, this is for new bookings here all the way through February 28th. What can you get for $600? You can get a lot. Remember that bar tab is not just for alcohol. It's also going to include your smoothies, your fresh pressed juices, your mocktails, and your specialty tea and coffee. Every day from 1 to 4, we do a full champagne tea at the Sip Champagne Lounge, and you can use your bar tab on that as well. It's a really unique experience because, again, we're staying in touch with that, Richard Branson, Virgin brand, English heritage there with that amazing tea. Okay, so this is the very, very special offer that we have. This is only for through the end of February 28th. You have got to book this through your travel advisor. You cannot get this offer by booking direct. We want you guys, we've got your first mates on here tonight with you who have invited you. So you've got to book through them. You've got to book by the 28th of February. You will receive $50 of Sailor Loot. That's what we call onboard credit. $50 of Sailor Loot per cabin for Sea View or Insider, $100 of Sailor Loot per cabin for Sea Terrace or Sea Terrace XL. And your rock stars, you will get $200 of Sailor Loot per cabin for Rockstar or Mega Rockstar. And Sailor Loot, you can spend that on anything. You can spend it on drinks. You can spend it on spa treatments, retail. We do have a tattoo and piercing parlor on board. You can go get yourself a tattoo. You can use this for shore excursions. You can also cash it out and use it at the casino. So 50, 100, or 200. Book by the 28th, and you have got to go through your travel advisor to avail this offer. So if you guys are ready to book, what do? You have got to contact your travel advisor who invited you here tonight. That's the only way that you're going to be able to get these amazing offers. And you can also, we're going to take some questions here, but just remember, you can also always reach out to your travel advisor to have your questions answered as well. So I'm just going to review it again. This amazing Sailor Loot offer if you book by February 28th, and then you also have 55% off the second Sailor for Sea Terrace, Sea View, and Insider, and a $300 or $600 free bar tab per cabin, depending on the length of your sailing. And you can see those eligible sail dates there as well. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording so we can take questions. I just want to say thank you to all the first mates here who invited their sailors, and thank you to all the sailors who came on tonight. I am recording this, so we will send it out. So thank you to everyone who's watching this recorded and who made it all the way to the very end. Wishing you all a wonderful evening, and I'm going to go ahead